All right, we're live again. I can't believe I'm doing this again. Still waiting. Still waiting for them to fix my computer. Haven't heard back. Day 4. Give it up for day number 4, everybody. Woo. Times are tough. Times are tough out here. I do have access to a computer again. I can't stream from it, but I can use it to work on videos again. So hopefully we'll be getting some videos out soon again. I'm working on one about Candace Owens. We've got some interesting things happening with her. I haven't gotten to watch her most recent episodes, unfortunately, but I hear she's got some awesome new theories in her pocket. She's got some awesome new theories, and I can't wait to delve right into them. I know one of the new ones involves maybe time travel. Is that a thing that Candace has been talking about now? Because she was already talking about her and Charlie having like agents, and I just got right into it. Like I haven't even been streaming a full 2 minutes, and I just jumped right into the lore. But that is what's been happening. It does seem like Candace is having a moment. I don't know what to say. I listen. I support women's rights and wrongs. I'm a I'm a Candace Owens supporter. Yep. I mean, come on. Who isn't? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, but Candace does fascinate me. She does fascinate me as a right wing political commentator, as a right wing content creator in general. I find her to be very fascinating, very interesting. I am very curious about her in general, and I like keeping up with her because, especially right now, she's got quite the following. She's definitely guiding a lot of people down a certain path, and the more I realize, the more I sort of get comfortable with this channel and figuring out what I want to do with it, or like what kind of community I want to build here, I realize that if there's one thing I can do for people, I hope it's to just sort of encourage you to be curious again, encourage you to seek out education again. Like it's okay if you don't know a thing. Like that's chill. Learning new things is fun. It's cool. It's a vibe. So I hope that's the vibe I set here in general. That is the vibe I try to set. It's okay to learn new things. It's okay to not know things. You're not going to know everything. But so just, it's just sort of counter the sort of Candace Owens of it all in general, and how she is very vibes first and theories and stuff last. Um uh it'll be interesting. I'm working on that right now, and she's talking about time travel now, so exciting. So exciting. She God. Anyway, subscribe, hit that like button, do all that lovely stuff, and um talking about Candace. Talking about Candace. um Talking about her new theories. I think one of them is supposed to be like something to do with time travel. I haven't gotten to watch the episode yet, so I'm not sure. But I am definitely interested. I've been trying to keep up on it, but I'm still waiting for my computer to get back. I do have access to a computer now, but I can't stream from it. So I'll probably I can start making videos again though, hopefully. Somewhat at least. But they have not contacted me. Yeah, I don't know what her new theory is, but I've seen people talk about like time travel possibly. And I know that she did seem to mention that in one of the videos she had uploaded. So I don't know. They did say a week. They did. No, it's true. I'm being very impatient. Um, I'm being very impatient and just anxious. Like that's what's happening right now. They did say a week, but they haven't even called me to like start the work because they have to call me to get me to be like, yeah, you guys can do that because I took it in as like a diagnostic kind of thing. So they're supposed to diagnose the problem, even though we already know what the problem is. But I had to bring it into them as like a here, look at it, and then I paid them like $50, and I haven't heard from them. And I'm just like, I'd like to know how much it's gonna be so I can start, moving things around to make sure I have that money when the time comes. But it's all good. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. It's just one of those things. This is probably gonna be a fairly short stream tonight because I do have a bit of a headache, but yeah. I don't know. They have to call me to like touch base. So I don't know if they're going to do that before they order the parts or after they order the parts. I don't know. But haven't heard from them. And tomorrow is Friday. But I'm sure they'll get to it. I'm not like worried. I'll start worrying when it's been a week, but I am just kind of being like, guys, you're killing me. You're killing me. But it's all good. I'm practicing my talking, my just talking off the cuff skills anyways. Working on my public speaking skills, I guess. Um but aside from that, I haven't really been online much today, so I'm not sure what's going on. It's like vacay time. It's so hard. It's so hard to take a vacation though. I've gotten so used to like just working on something um, that it's so hard to take a vacation now. But yeah. What's been I saw some stuff about like, oh god, why is it trying to get me to upgrade to premium? Go away. I don't want to upgrade to premium. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Um. Oh my god. Okay, so the the chick that was like that keeps trying to suck up to the Trump administration. Did he delete another response? What is he like? How many responses did he make? That's crazy. I don't even know. Like I don't know. We'll see what happens with all of that. I don't know. I really don't know like what how that's gonna go. He made another one and deleted it. That's crazy. All right. Well, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I haven't been paying too much attention to TYT. I know Jenk was on the We've Had It Ladies podcast or whatever, which got a little bit of spicy comments and stuff like that, but aside from that, oh, and then Anna had that debate which Still so funny. I'm sorry. Pearl, Pearl, Pearl. Oh, did he? Johnny Walker Dread captured it. I'll have to take a look later. Um, see what that's all about. Because LMAO. Again, this is such a silly thing that could have been dealt with in such a simpler fashion than just like whatever the hell he's trying to do here. Anna walked back saying Trump isn't fascist. I did think I saw something about that. I do think I saw something about that. Well, I don't want to give her much credit because I think she's just kind of reading the room, you know? Like she's still going to be going on her take and shit like that. So, I don't think it's much of a change of opinion, but too much on that front, but I mean, it's a start, I guess. No, but the big one that's been interesting to me to watch is the Ashley St. Clair sort of development that's been going on. She's had a whole like character arc. It's kind of obvious now, so yeah. Like she can't really not say it at this point. Unless she just wants to be stubborn about it. But yeah, I've been watching this Ashley St. Clair arc. It's been very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I I have a yeah, yeah. She was posting on Twitter about like it's been like a Elon's gonna try and get like custody of their child. Now I guess he's recognizing that they have a child now. Um as opposed to trying to be like, "Oh, she tricked me into having this child," which he was definitely entertaining for a while there. But um yeah, he's like talking about how like she's gonna try and trans our child, and like I'm all for personal growth. I'm all for giving people the benefit of the doubt and giving them a chance. I don't know, dude. Um, so I'm willing to give Ashley St. Clair a chance to sort of prove her change here, prove her change of mind here, but I also think that personal vendettas are a powerful thing. And, I mean, there's a lot of hatred that comes from having a baby with a man like Elon Musk. So, so I don't know. I don't know if this is like a genuine change on her part or if it's like a I hate Elon so much change on her part. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But also, having a kid can cause you to have like big changes in sort of like opinions and how you view the world as well. So that could be playing a part too. I'm not sure. Um. Oh, Gavin Newsom walked back calling ICE operations state-sponsored terrorism. I saw that, which was yeah, I don't know. I think Taylor Lorenz did a video about it, but I haven't watched it yet. Um but yeah, I think it's possible that she has changed her mind on more things. I'm someone who's definitely more of a actions speak louder than words person, so I like to see someone sort of exhibit that change before I give them the, I don't know, like the seal of approval or whatever. But yeah. I'm definitely more of a like to see you put in a little bit of the effort before I'm like, yeah, welcome to the team. But I'm not gonna like shut her out in the cold though, you know. I'll give her a chance. But yeah, that's been interesting for sure. Oh, was it Taylor? Yeah. Yeah, she did a video. I just haven't seen it yet. But yeah, Elon is being Elon. I think was it an interview? Was it? I didn't see it. It might have been. It wouldn't be surprising. I imagine it's not hard to get Ashley St. Clair. Not to be like mean or anything, but I imagine she's not like booked and busy, you know what I mean? Like it's got to be crazy to be like I don't even know cuz like yeah. It probably was. Um but it's like it's got to be weird to be like Elon Musk's like baby mama and knowing that you're in like the same category as like Grimes. Like that's like a weird category to be in, I feel like. Ugh. Crazy, dude. I've got Bridgerton all over my freaking feed. Like the algorithm is so bad. You look at one tweet, and all of a sudden your algorithm is full of it. I don't even watch Bridgerton. I don't even watch this show. Oh jeez, what else we got? Give me something interesting. Like give me some like actual news. Give me something. Um Tommy Robinson. I don't even who's Tommy Robinson. Do I know who Tommy Robinson is? The name sounds familiar. I don't think I can't remember exactly who that is. The name definitely sounds familiar. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, Caroline lost it again at one of the press conferences or the press briefings. Caroline Leavitt, truly my favorite member of the administration. uh, he's the British guy running for. Okay, is he like the? He's not the. No, that's like a guy running. That's like a different guy. I'm thinking of the guy who's running in I think California, who's like a groiper, or like who's trying to get the groiper audience for some reason. But um, someone made fun of her. Who I already forgot who I was talking about. um, already forgot who I was talking about. That's my bad. Oh, yeah, she like no, it was like something to do with like the ice shooting and something to do with ice. And it was just like this Irish reporter or something asked her a question, and she called him like a left-wing hack or something. Typical Caroline. I love Caroline. She's so funny to me because she's 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 my age, like we're the same age about, like she's a little bit older than me, I think, but only by like a few months. And so it's very interesting for me personally to see this person who is the same age as me, reminds me a lot of people I went to school with, unfortunately, and yet here she is in the White House, charged with conveying the president's message to the people, to the press, and she's so just bad at it. Like she's good at it in the sense that she's good at being a Trump mouthpiece. You know, she's good at just saying the things, but she's bad at being like an actual press secretary because she's not trying to be a real press secretary. But yeah, and I just think, and her life is very interesting to me. Her like husband, who's like 3 times her age. That's a bit much. He's like twice her age. Um, yeah, that's Caroline. Very interesting. Yeah, she's like Riley Gaines. Yeah, Riley Gaines was in there today, or the like. I don't know if it was today or whenever, but she was in there in that press briefing too. She had her baby with her, which I know people were talking about her baby and her. I didn't know. I didn't know that. I don't know why there's such a big topic right now. Like, did she just have this baby? Like, what's going on? They keep talking about. I've seen like a couple people talk about her recently. I don't know what that's about, but whatever it is, we can stop. Um, what's going on in the world? What else we got? I'm operating at like half speed today. My brain is not at 100. um, but I finally get to go to the dentist tomorrow. Excited for that. Except, why am I excited to go to the dentist? I'm probably getting a root canal. It's just time. It's time. I've had to put up with this tooth for like a month now, and I'm ready to get it done. Secular talk debate. Yeah, I did see that too. I didn't like get to watch it, but I did see Kyle was very much being Kyle. Which, you know, I like people fill their different roles, and I think Kyle fills his role very well. Like people have their different roles that they play, and while I could not play Kyle's role, I think Kyle plays his role very well. This sort of um, like a little edgy, doesn't quite care about, you know, people being like, oh, you shouldn't say that. Um, yeah, he's a little he's good at like trolling them back. I think is probably like the best way to put it. Um, I do think trolling can either be like the most like, to do it right. If you can do it right, it's impressive. But like most people can't do it right. Most people are just bad at trolling. And some people, you know, they get it and they can do it right. But the average person that you encounter is just like bad at it. So But I do think Kyle fills that role fairly well of kind of being that sort of annoyance to them, that irritant. Oh man. Trump's threatening to invoke the Insurrection Act and deploy troops in Minnesota. That's another thing that's happening. Um, I also know that, like, there's talks about, like, Greenland. I know Germany's, like, moved troops to Greenland. So, oh, man. A lot going on. A lot going on. They attacked him for the Indian Twitter meme and said it was racist. Yeah, that meme was that meme was like not great. Like that's the thing. It was not a great meme. But yeah, he didn't give a fuck. And I wouldn't expect him to give a fuck. Uh I Kyle does strike me as the type of person who is more likely to hear criticism and yeah, I don't think he's deployed the I don't think he's done like I don't like the Insurrection Act yet, but he's talking about it. But Kyle strikes me as someone who's more likely to sort of take a criticism, but not publicly. Like he's probably someone who's a little bit too proud to sort of like publicly be like, yeah, I fucked up. But I do think he's the kind of person to reflect on it more in private, if at all. But that is my completely parasocial assessment of Kyle. I don't know him like that. I don't know him that well, but if I had to like pinpoint, I would say that's probably whereabout he lies. Um, yeah, that was an interesting time for sure. But but God, I literally hate my timeline so much. Like I'm just trying to find. Okay, I clicked the following tab and it gave me nothing. Awesome. Twitter. Are you serious? I can't even look at my own following tab now. This app is so broken. Oh my god. Yeah, it's such a joke. Um, it's all bots. It really is. Like I've been working on some projects that have to do with like comments, like kind of like commentary on like content now and how it has gotten to a place of AI and just like how like being so in like assaulted or blue checks trying yeah being so assaulted with so much slop has given me like a greater appreciation for real content, like things that people are just making, that it's like even things that before I might have been like this is low quality or I'm not interested in this, I'm like, you know what, it's fucking real, like at least it's real. Like at this point I'm like, at least it's real and I can see someone put like time and effort into this and I appreciate that from them. It's so ridiculous. Like I've reached a point where I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. It's not AI. It's not AI. Yeah, I heard that was a thing. I saw some people saying it didn't work though. I don't know. I haven't been able to look into it much myself. Yeah, I hate it so much. I didn't get to look into it much myself, but um, I hope that's the case. I hope they have blocked it finally. I know that countries other than ours were talking about taking action against it, so who knows if he got scared, if he got, got the boss call from somebody. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's so annoying because, um, yeah, UK was talking about it. I know some like Asian countries were talking about it for sure. Or talking about putting in like restrictions or whatever. So I don't know if he finally, just caved to that kind of pressure or what, because I know he personally doesn't care. He personally does not give a fuck. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Spooky. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I hope so, but I don't trust Elon. I don't trust Grok. So I'll believe it when I see it, or when I don't see a bunch of AI shit, a bunch of really awful stuff going on. It does seem like, at the very least, it has sort of limited. Yeah, he's got like, I don't know if he maybe just kind of like made the decision because he sees a sort of better use for Twitter in the propaganda sphere. So he's like, I don't want to lose that. Let me cave on this Grok shit. I don't know if that's what happened, or if it's just like finally someone you know, got to him. I don't know. But I imagine that is probably what happened, is that he's feeling more of a benefit in the propaganda use than in the letting people do whatever the hell they want with Grok use. um, because yeah, he is definitely using Grok. I mean, using Twitter to push a lot of stuff. He is, and then he's like retweeting Asmongold. Like this. No, JD Vance retweeted Asmongold. Elon also retweets Asmongold, but JD Vance retweeted Asmongold too. Um, yeah, Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, who was personally freed from prison by the Trump administration. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Andrew Tate, which I, I, I had heard people mention this before, and I guess it never clicked with me. But I watched a video recently that made it finally click, and it was like, what, Jordan Peterson's like daughter was like traipsing around with Andrew Tate for like, while he was like in like having like medical issues. Like, what is happening? Like, I don't pay attention to Jordan Peterson or anything, so I had like heard this information in passing, and it hadn't registered with me like what people were saying, but it finally clicked in my head today, and I was like, wait, what? What the hell? Oh man, that's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Barron's a big fan of Lauren Southern allegations against Tate. No, I didn't, but that does not necessarily surprise me. I mean, Andrew Tate's an awful person. Like, there's no way around that. He's an awful person. Um, just gets to do whatever he wants, but because he's impressed himself upon Barron Trump, and which is, I will say that's like the one thing I've heard about Barron. Not off to a good start. I feel like all the other information we get about him is like random speculation and stuff. Um, Yeah, I I mean I would not be surprised if that were the case for sure. Just just given Andrew Tate's own sort of opinions on women and how he speaks about women and how he has um like he's all but admitted that he's done that, you know? Like he's basically said it without saying it. um so I just yeah, he's been accused before. He's basically said it without like saying it out. You know, he's basically said that he's like he's done that kind of thing at this point without directly sort of saying it. I just it's yeah. What the hell? Subway Surfers is getting a sequel? I haven't played Subway Surfers since like elementary school or something. Not elementary school, like middle school maybe. Early high school. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh man. Like and subscribe, do all that lovely stuff for the algorithm, friendos. Sometimes I forget to be a content creator. Okay, Harry Styles has a new album coming out, I guess. Hadn't paid attention to that either. Yeah, exactly. Like he's basically said it at this point. He's basically said that he has done that at this point. So, I mean, like he could come out and say it and it wouldn't be like a shock, you know? It'd just kind of be like, right, well, we kind of all figured that was the case. Like we all figure you should be in fucking prison, sir. Like in a just society, you know, this would not even be a question. But here we are. Oh man. Um I've had a lot of time to think about different things to do for when I get my computer back, so that's fun. Coming up with new ideas. Um yeah, yeah, I mean he's been arrested and he would probably still be in fucking prison if it weren't for the Trump administration. So, I mean, ugh. Also, do people like Gavin Newsom? Because all he does, as far as I'm concerned, is tweet. And he's funny sometimes, occasionally, like, you know, like once in the blue moon. But, but I don't see the appeal. I don't see the appeal. I don't get it. Clavicular. Yeah, but like, okay, isn't Clavicular's thing that like he's just like he's hotter, like he's hotter than like JD Vance or whatever? Isn't that like why he likes him? Like he thinks he mogs him or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. He's I don't love his politics. I'll say that. I don't love his. I don't love. Not radical enough for me. Not much of a radical extremist for me. But I don't know. He's just very. He screams very typical politician, and I will say I'm tired of typical politicians. I have been for a while. It's a mog eat mog world. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's enough to win him the election. I hope not. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who the fuck is gonna be our can. I feel like it's gonna be someone that hasn't like made themselves known yet. Somehow, I just feel like it's gonna be someone who we haven't even considered yet, and that's going to be our candidate for the or the Democratic candidate at least. I shouldn't necessarily say our candidate. I don't consider myself a like a Democrat. I'm definitely more of an independent in that regard, but tend to vote Democrat. Unfortunately, could be AOC. My problem with AOC is she needs to give someone her phone. Like, I'm fine if it's AOC as long as she stays off Twitter. We don't need another JD Vance, okay? I don't need another incident of having to log on and see you beefing with people on Twitter. I'm tired, okay? Aside from that, I do also have my criticisms of AOC, but I mean, you could. There's definitely a lot worse you could do. You could do better, but there's definitely a lot worse you could do. But she's too online. She's too online. Um, she's too in the trenches like JD Vance. I need her to pass her phone off to somebody. I just need her to take a break, to log off for a little bit. um, because I do just think that is where she is at her worst at times. It's just when she's beefing with people on Twitter. It's like, girl, stand up. Stand up. Like if you're like talk your shit and do your shit and don't like she'll let Hassan tweet for her. I mean, she probably would. She probably would. I don't know how interested Hassan would actually be in tweeting for her, but um I mean, I'm sure they could link up. They're definitely they're friendly with each other, so. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not. I definitely have my criticisms of AOC, but yeah, I think for a good just good measure, just log off. Just don't be JD Vance. That's all I'm asking. It's just hop off Twitter, please. Oh man. But I don't know. There's not like a politician that I'm like, I would love it if they were our candidate, you know. They want to ban Hassan from Canada because he has a yeah, I did see that too. Um I, I like that's like it's just so like no matter what you like how you feel about Hassan, obviously like people have their varying different opinions. Um I think it's just kind of clear to most people what is happening when you try and like ban him for just like it's the same with like Jonathan Greenblatt being like he's you know saying rhetoric against like harmful rhetoric against the Jewish people and it's like that's just not true. Like it's just not true. Um like if you're going to attack somebody, I think it should be on the basis of like the things that they have actually said and done, you know? Like if you're going to not like somebody, it should be on what they've said and done versus what you think they've said and done, or how you perceive what they've said and done, I guess, or um, that kind of thing. That's my take on it. But yeah, it's a lot of I just, I don't know. I wish people weren't so I wish we didn't have so many like Jonathan Greenblatt like people, out there who are trying to sort of push the idea that anti-Zionism is anti-Semitism. Only leftists think that way. Which way? Like, what do you mean? Or do you mean just like judging people on what they say versus kind of attacking them on whatever? Because I don't know if it's just yeah, I don't know if it's just leftists. I think there are definitely some people who yeah, I think there are definitely some people who still are like, good faith actors and are willing to engage in like sort of like decent behavior. I do think there are still people out there who aren't necessarily leftists who will do that, but they are few and far between. It is definitely a growingly small number of people, or a shrinkingly small number of people, I should say. But yeah, they're out there. It's just you don't encounter them as much as we used to. Oh, I said I'd stream for an hour because my head was hurting, and it's only been 47 minutes. This is the longest hour of my life. Oh man, I'm gonna make it though. I'm gonna make it. Um, like there are like there are like the occasional politician that I'm like, this person's cool, but I'm not sure I want them running for president. Like, um, no, I set like a personal goal to make it to an hour, so I'll make it to the hour. But yeah, I am just a little sleepy, and like my head kind of hurts today. It's been a bit of like a lower energy. I think it's like eye strain. I think I've probably been staring at a screen for too much of the day. But um, yeah. Oh, did you see the ICE agent who got like piss thrown on them? They're getting scrappy out there. I'm here for it. Throw more. Throw more. And they were like, write that down. I'm like, what do you mean, write that down? Oh, it's so stupid. They're so stupid, dude. There's like, I don't even know. They're just like bottom of the barrel, bottom of the fucking barrel. Um, yeah. I think they like pepper sprayed like you mean like the baby that like the actual literal like baby that they pepper sprayed, which is insane. Yeah, they like pepper sprayed a child or something. Um, like a baby. But there were some that got like a bottle of piss thrown on them. like got all over their car and shit too, which is just like like that's like it's the most like it's the most like it's up there with like the most like disrespectful things you can do. I feel like just throwing a bottle of piss on somebody like that is that says very clearly how you feel about that person. Like there's no debating when someone throws a bottle of piss on you. Like that's it. Like like it's clear where you stand. It's clear where you stand with that person. But yeah, no. They also like I think they like blinded somebody too, like in like one of their eyes or something, like shot one of their eyes out with like a one of like a probably like a less than lethal or something. I am not sure. I think they just like threw a bottle of like piss like at them and it just kind of like I don't know what the setup was. I don't think we have it on video. I think we have like the aftermath of it where they're like talking about it and they're like they just threw piss on us and it's just like and they're like it got all over the car. So I'm not sure what the circumstances were, but all I know is there was a bottle of piss thrown at some ICE officers, and it went about how you would hope it would go. Um, how is that Michigan Senate polling going? Got some El Sayed's at 47% versus Rogers. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Um, they could have made it up. I don't think they did. I'm gonna be. I don't. I mean, if they did, I think they would not have made it up in like a public way. I think they would have just like reported an incident happening that didn't happen. I don't think they would be like on camera being like, "Oh, they threw piss on us." I'd show you the video, obviously, if I could, but I can't right now. But you should be able to find it on Twitter, probably. You can make a judgment for yourself. Um, what is going on? Things are crazy. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely gonna be an interesting time. I, I have mixed feelings about this because obviously fuck the Trump administration first and foremost. Fuck them for doing this, but they are investigating, I guess, Alyssa Slotkin because she was one of the people who appeared in the video where the Democrats were urging military service members to resist illegal orders, and now they're like going after everyone who was in that video. But I hate Alyssa so much. I hate my senator so much, dog, that I'm not even mad to see it. You know what? You know what? Ruin her day a little bit, just for me, just for me. Just for me. If Alyssa has one hater, it is me. If she has no haters, I am dead. Let it be known. I can't stand her. She's so bad, dude. She's like, it's just that she, like, I'd be less annoyed with her if she were just like a Republican, but instead she's like a centrist Democrat, and that's like worse almost. Because it's just, she says shit, and it's like, girl, please. Oh, they dropped the Euphoria trailer. Did I watch it? I can't even remember if I watched it now. I don't think I watched the whole thing. I think I watched like clips of it. Fun fact, I watched Euphoria, and the only reason I watched Euphoria is because I have terrible FOMO, apparently. I saw the whole timeline talking about it, and I was like, God damn, I want to be involved too. I want to join in on the conversation, put myself through hell. And now we've got season 3. And I'm going to feel FOMO, and I'm going to have to watch that too. So, awesome. I think hi, how's it going? I think it's I know that Jules is, I guess, a sugar baby, which, all right, listen, whatever, fine, sure. I Sam Levinson, stop writing. Put the pen down, sir. Please. Um Rue is still, Rue is still in the tank for like for like thousands of dollars when it comes to like the drugs. So there's that plot line too. I don't know what they're gonna do with, like, I mean, they're gonna write off Fezco, I guess, at this point, and we're never gonna get because, like, that's just that they have to. The actor is dead. So I don't know what they do there. And then Lexi, I don't know what she's going to be doing this season, but we'll see. We'll see. Nate and Cassie are married. Uh, there was a time where I would have been more open to this season, but I've moved past Euphoria so much and don't want to go back that I'm like, please, just can it. I don't even want to deal with a new season. But I want to know how it ends. I'm going to want to know how it ends, despite the fact that I really don't want to watch this season. I know it's going to be painful. Oh, man. It's just like, which is going to be more painful? The FOMO? Like the fear of missing out? Or is it going to be actually watching the show? We'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping it's the that maybe I'll just be able to ignore it and move on with my life. I start so many shows and finish. Yeah, I never finish. They take so long. Yeah, that's I've definitely become someone who just kind of like will watch shows that are already finished. I'm like if it gets to like a certain point, or if they include something that I'm like really interested in, then maybe you'll get me to watch it. But for the most part, I'm like, I'll watch it when the show's finished. Like I'll get into it when the show is done and I can figure out, like, is this something I want to actually invest my time into? But Euphoria, that was not the case, and I watched it, and I'm probably gonna watch this last season, even though I don't even think I have HBO Max anymore, dude. Like I think I ended that subscription. Ended most of my subscriptions. I did say I might watch the gay hockey show though. I think I can watch that one on Amazon still. So we'll see. I might watch it. I've heard good things about it. But I don't know. I think my mom has it still. Yeah, I know I still have like Paramount because um I still watch like some of their reality TV shows and stuff like that. So I still have Paramount. I think I canceled Netflix though. I was like thinking about possibly watching Bridgerton, and then I was like, I'm not watching that. And I was like, I don't even have Netflix anymore, so I'm definitely not watching that. Um, but yeah, it's just it's we'll see how it is, and you know maybe we'll talk about it a little bit. I'll give my opinions on the last season of Euphoria. We'll see what happens. It's been so long. I feel like I need to rewatch the first two seasons, but I don't want to do that either. Like, there's no part of me that wants to engage with this show anymore. It's been too long. Like, just put it to rest. It's been too long. I I feel like there are characters who genuinely I would rather see them get a happy ending, and I don't know if they're gonna get a happy ending. I long since gave up on Rue. Um, I long since gave up on Rue getting a happy ending, but Jules, I'm still rooting for possibly getting some sort of happiness in her ending there, but I doubt it. At this point, who even knows? I never got Netflix because my parents. Okay, yeah, yeah. I used to have like a bunch of them. I have been thinking about because I'm pretty sure I get this with like my phone subscription, so I'm thinking about like maybe getting Disney Plus again so I can watch the Percy Jackson show. I didn't start this. I've heard that the second season is possibly better. No, I doubt any of them are getting a happy ending. I don't know if I'm like in the mood for such a depressing what I know is going to be such a depressing like conclusion to the show. um, I don't know. I really don't know. It'll be interesting. It'll be something. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what Sam has cooked up for us. But who? It'd be weird if they did though. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm worried I'm not gonna get to see Nate suffer enough, you know? Like is are we going to end with Nate not in prison? Like is that seriously what we're doing? Cuz he should be in jail. Like he should be in prison, okay? For the things he has done. He has actually broken the law multiple times. He should be in prison. He has done terrible things to people. And I fear we're not going to get to see him get his comeuppance. You know, I'm not going to get to see him get the fucking, like, smackdown that he deserves. And if I don't get that, what was it all for? What was it all fucking for, Sam? Oh. So, I'm sure the police have more important things to do. No, he literally beat the shit out of somebody. Like he's a violent criminal. He literally broke into Maddie's house and put a gun to his head and like and like scared the shit out of her. Like he should not be out walking amongst like normal people. And they already arrested his dad, so fuck it. Come get him too. Come get him too. Oh man, I can't. I'm not ready for it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I have my hopes, but um I also just, I see the writing on the wall. I see what you're doing, Sam. No, for real. I mean, listen, I don't know where the cops are in whatever town they live in because they're like breaking the law all the time and they only show up like once to shoot the shit out of Fez and kill Ashtray. So that's really how that goes. And then they arrest Nate's dad and disappear again. So I don't think there are actually police in that town. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here because my head is starting to hurt more. So I am going to wrap this up. Oh, I did see real quick. I did see it's like that everywhere. Yeah. I did see that that Asmongold had like gone after like cutie Cinderella, I guess, because she was talking about ice and Asmon called her like a rich, like, I don't know, like a rich girl who lives in like a gated community and stuff like that, and like people shouldn't listen to her. And I just, sir, what does that make you then? Like, what do we should why should people listen to him? Like, if this is the game we're playing, this sort of like, oh, don't listen to them, they're a rich content creator. Like, sir, you are probably like I don't know who's richer. I actually don't know. I don't know their financial wealth situation, but if I had to like pick, I don't know, I guess it was probably Asmongold. Um, but yeah, he said a lot of shit. He's yeah. Like I'm pretty sure he's richer. um, but he's like it's rinse and repeat with him where he does this thing where he like targets somebody, sends his audience after them, and it's just so he does it over and over and over again. And I don't understand how this man keeps getting away with the shit that he gets to say because he keeps pushing the envelope. He keeps going further and farther. And at some point it's like, is he not violating your terms of service? Like he's actively directing like I just like I don't know. I'm not someone who's like ban this person, blah blah blah. But like follow your rules, follow your terms of services. They've banned people for saying stuff that Asmongold says, and yet he gets to say. So yeah, he did say he was possibly gonna quit politics. I imagine. Yeah, they block chatters who repeat what he says exactly. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he'll actually quit politics until it becomes like, unless woke makes like a full comeback and he can no longer do this sort of this like lean to the right, because I don't think he can do like a switch back. I don't think he can like flip back to being more woke. I don't think that's gonna work, especially with how far to the right he has gone at this point. He'll lose the people he currently has, and it's like, and nobody who is currently on the left, or hello, how's it going? And nobody who's currently on the left is going to be like, yeah, Asmongold, welcome back. You know, like you can't really do like a flip back. So I suspect that that he will stop that he will stop politics, talking politics at some point, but that it will be after the sort of like after there's been like a clear sort of shift in the public dynamic. But that's yeah. I thought he was a Gamergate guy. When was he left? He used to be like I wouldn't say he was like left, but he definitely used to have a more like he just used to be like not as like reactionary. He used to be because this is very much a grift that he's doing. This like right wing sort of extreme pivot. Like he's doing that for money. I assume that he definitely had some right leaning like conservative views beforehand, but he was definitely not the most like he wasn't like the most like hardcore right winger, at least from what I understand or from what I can recall. He wasn't like to the left, but he was definitely not like extremely to the right. Like he was still sort of like you know like kind of like playing the centrist kind of role, but I think he probably didn't have much of a political opinion at all. Is I guess what I'm trying to get at. Like he was probably more of a person who didn't have a real political stance, and now he's sort of pushing himself as the right as like a right winger, whereas before he didn't really have like a if he did lean into like Gamergate and stuff like that, I imagine it was more of a from like a just like misogynistic point of view versus like a political sort of agenda point of view. But I'm obviously not in his head, so I don't know. um, oh, I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. Um, like I'm sure that he has said things that are not like again, I don't think he was like ever to the left or anything like that, but yeah, I have not seen anything like that, but I'm sure he was. Like I assume that he was probably just like your more average American sort of racist. You know what I mean? I don't know what specifically he had said. I would have to like listen to his commentary more so from that time period to know for sure, but um it kind of struck me as like your more like garden variety average American like racist person versus the hardcore right leaning. I'm a super right winger, like hard, like you know, like hate the leftists, hate like all that shit. Um, on the YouTube channel, The Surfs, their main channel is a long documentary. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'll try and see what I can find there, but yeah, I don't know. He's definitely he's like he's because like even he's just he's been more charitable to like other positions that I think now he would definitely not be charitable towards at all, because he's very much leaning into that I'm a right winger, let me talk like let me be as conservative as I can, let me be as reactionary as I can point of view. But yeah. Yeah, you can go ahead and link it if you want. Um, you can go ahead and link it if you want. I'll take a look at it. But yeah, um, yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, yeah. I yeah, yeah. I don't think he was ever like ever like a leftist or anything, but he was definitely not like he is now, for sure. Um, which is the sort of important part, I think, is just that he is definitely doing like a grift, like an act now, and you can tell sometimes when he speaks. But yeah, yeah. You can go ahead and link it. I'll take a look at it. Um, but yeah, yeah. Aside from that, I do think that's all I got for today. Um, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow because I am going to see a show. My friends are directing a show and I'm going to go see it. So I will probably not be here tomorrow, but I'll be back Sunday for sure. Whether or not I get my computer back in time or not, I will be back Sunday. Remember, Tylenol is bad. Yeah, for sure. Um, take vodka for your headache. uh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I will definitely be back Sunday for sure. Maybe Saturday, we'll see how I'm feeling. But tomorrow I will be busy. So, but aside from that, I will wrap this up. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. I will catch you later. And yeah, have a good night. Take care of yourself. All that lovely stuff. I'm going to go nurse my headache now. Yep. Catch you later. Adios.